welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys this look right here. This is a very coppery winged eye. I'm absolutely loving the way that it turned out. It is a full face tutorial and I am using the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. Today I'm going to start off by priming my skin. I am going to be using something a little bit different. So I do already have on my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm as always, but then I recently went out and purchased the Smashbox primers. I bought like the sample kit with all the different ones, so we're going to try those out today. I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Next I'm going to go in with the Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Just going to take a little bit of that on my fingertips and I'm going to rub it underneath my eyes very gently. Next I'm going to go in with the Photo Finish Foundation Primer. With this I am going to be starting in the center of my face and working my way out. Next I'm going to go in with the 24-Hour Photo Finish Eyeshadow Primer. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and apply it to my entire lid. Now, as you know from the title of this video, my eyes I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. Now, I have dipped into this probably twice since I bought it, and so far I am absolutely loving the colors. I'm going to start off by taking Basic with a 227 brush, and I'm going to be setting my eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to be picking up Press Pot on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to be using this as my transition shade. So with windshield wiper motions, I will be blending this into the entire crease area. Next, I'm going to pick up Britches using that same exact brush, and I'm going to apply it right on top of Press Pot just to darken it up a little. Next, I'm going to pick up Ragamuffin with a Morphe 504 brush, and I'm going to be applying this in the crease as well as the outer corner. I am also going to be taking a Ragamuffin and winging out my shadow just a little bit. Next, picking up Alabama with a MAC 217 brush. I'm going to be applying this right on top of Ragamuffin, just a little bit lower. I will also be taking Alabama and packing that on my entire outer third of my eye. Using no additional shadow, I'm going to be taking whatever's left of Alabama and I'm going to be applying that directly underneath the front part of my eyebrow. Next, I'm going to be picking up a little bit of 1988 on a crowned blending fluff brush. I'm going to pick up my MAC Fix Plus and I'm just going to spray the brush just to make that color a little bit more metallic and a little bit more vibrant. I'm going to be packing this on the first and second third of the eyelid. Next, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Alabama on that 217 and I'm going to darken up the outer corner. For eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the Girlactik Precision Eyeliner Marker in Black Noir and I'm going to be creating a very small wing. Now switching to the Colourpop liner in Swerve, I am going to be bringing the eyeliner about halfway in my eye. Now moving on to the face, as always, I'm going to go in and color correct, and I am using my Correct Click pen in orange from Cover Effects. I'm just going to be drawing a few swipes underneath my eyes. Going in with the MAC 159, I'm going to lightly buff it out. For foundation today, I'm going to try out something a little new. I think I've used this like twice already, and it is the BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation, and this is the color Hazelnut. To apply that, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics 113 brush. Oh, that's really dark. Okay. Well, we might be bringing that down on my entire neck and chest. As always, bringing it onto my ears. Now, because this foundation is obviously too dark for me right now, I'm going to be using concealers to lighten up my face just to make it work. I'm going to start off with the Bye Bye Under Eye from IT Cosmetics in the color Light. And using a MAC 287 brush, I am just going to be applying this directly on top of the color corrector. Now taking whatever is left on the brush, just going to be bringing it down the sides of my nose. Next, I'm going to be picking up the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in the color Y23. Using that same brush, I'm going to be applying some of that underneath the It Cosmetics, my chin, Cupid's bow, down the center of my nose, and also on my forehead. Now using my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend everything out. To set my under eye area, I'm going to be using the NYX Ultra HD Finishing Powder in the color Banana and a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to take a very generous amount of powder and I'm going to pack it on underneath my eye. So I am setting my under eye area as well as baking with this powder. Taking a little bit more powder, I'm going to be dragging that down onto the entire area that we applied concealer underneath the eye. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking a crown brush, and this is the flat bronzer brush, and I'm going to be picking up some of my Coty Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Powder, and I'm just going to lightly apply this all over the rest of my face. Next, taking a Morphe E3 brush, going to dust away any extra powder underneath my eye. So now we're going to go in and bronze and contour the face, and I have been using a little bit of a different technique lately. So I'm going to go into my Benefit Cheekathon palette, and I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer. I'm going to start off by bronzing up my face using my Morphe 527 brush. So starting with the cheek area, I'm going to be applying bronzer to the exact same spots that I normally do. Just doing this first instead of contour. Moving up to my hairline, then going down along my jaw. So to contour, I'm just going to pick up the little brush that comes in it, pick up a little bit of Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to darken up right where my contour is. Then I'm just going to be pulling up to blend it out a little bit better. Picking up an angled brush, just going to contour my nose. Using a MAC 169, I'm going to pick up Coralista from that same palette. And I'm just going to be popping it on the apples of my cheek and slowly dragging it up. Now I'm going to go in and do my lower lash line, and we're going to start off by taking that Swerve Colourpop liner, and I'm going to be popping it into my waterline. Using a small pencil brush, I'm going to be picking up a ragamuffin and applying that to my entire lower lash line. Then using an old Elite brush from Morphe, the E36, I'm going to be picking up a little bit of Alabama and applying that to the outer half of the lower lash line. Then picking up another old Elite brush, the E22, and I'm just going to be buffing that all out. Then taking that 1988 brush and a little bit more product, I'm going to be applying this to the inner corner of the lower lash line. Picking up a MAC 228 and a little bit of Sugar, I'm going to use that to highlight the brow bone. Using the same brush, picking up a little bit of a Laura Lee, and I'm going to be highlighting my inner corner. For highlighter today, I'm going to be going into the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dipped palette, and I'm going to be picking up Moonstone. Using a Morphe 310 fan brush, going to be applying this to my cheekbones, taking that above the eyebrows, down my nose, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. Also going to pick up a little bit of Summer from that palette just to brighten my cheekbones and my Cupid's bow up. Then I like to take my blush brush without any additional product and just pop it on the apples of my cheeks just to make sure I don't lose any of that color. To set my brows, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in the color Quite Brunette. I'm going to set my face before I go on and apply my mascara. And another sample I picked up is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and this is another product that I've only used now a few times. So far, I am absolutely loving it, but I do notice that I like my MAC Fix Plus a little bit better, but I'm trying to give this a little bit more time just to make sure. As usual, for mascara, I'm going to be going in and layering quite a few. I'm going to be using the Tarteist mascara first. Then I'm going to go in with the Benefit of Bad Gal, and then the Roller Lash last. Lately, I have changed up the order that I've been applying these, but like I've said before, I'm not a false lash everyday kind of person. So for me, this gives me the most oomph in my lashes without applying the falsies. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be taking the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in BFF. When applying lip liner, I almost always slightly overdraw my lips because my lips are slightly uneven, but I'm also going to be coloring my entire lip in with this lip liner. Next, I'm going to be applying a gloss, and the gloss I'm using is from the Lip Bar, and it is in the color Tiramisu Toffee. Next, I'm going to be taking a MAC lip glass in Saint Germain, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of this in the center of the lips. And that is it for this video. I really hope you guys liked this look. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Let me know if there's anything in particular you guys want to see or any in particular products that you guys want me to use. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!